So hello friend, this is Nyasis Padi. I am from the team of Mission I. So in this video, I'll be discussing a very important topic or the electronic project which I have already paused for the last few days. So in this video, I'll be having a clear understanding, discussion, as well as real-time stimulation of this project, and I hope it will definitely possible for each and every electronic student, not only electronic but also computer science student to execute this project. This project is all just about a card which even has inclusion of microchip. What this microchip contains? So we all know that a SIM. What is SIM? A SIM card which is usually used by millions of Indians, millions of all over the world who have been using this chip. So this chip usually what it contains? It contains a microchip. Okay, so this chip usually contains the information, the data, the songs, the items, which usually keeps everything in privacy, right? So everything will be kept in that only one chip. So how this chip will be stimulated in authenticating the information in regards to the organization, in regards to the college, or in regards to different companies who are notifying their employment through their ID. So just in the before scenario, we just have seen an URL code or barcode which has been coding the information ID that he is present. This barcode usually stipulates the specified number, right? But when we discuss about a smart card technology based employment ID, it usually contains a microchip, which usually very important. We will be learning what a microchip usually contains, and we will be having a clear discussion in the form of case studies how this chip is being stimulated with different set of information. Okay, so these all things are prior important whenever we are going to discuss about a smart card technology based employment ID, and which is also access control, which is I have written the last sentence that it is an access control device, right? So these things are prior important when we discuss about a smart card based ID, or we can say that a technology based ID card which will be issued by the government, or we can say that if it is been published by the government, not only by the government but the private institute or the private technologies will be implementing this card soon if the project becomes successful. So let me execute the project successfully for you all. If you have any queries related to this project, just make a comment section in the channel. I will be dealing all the different doubts of yours, and I hope the doubts will be clarified soon as possible in my upcoming days. So let me move quickly to the part. So what this title is all about, how usually, sorry for the mistake that I have missed for the title. Okay, so this is all about the title which I have been using, so it is not the title. Okay, it is just a little bit diversion which I have made. So let me look at the specified information part so that will be having a clear understanding about what this card usually maintain. So a smart card looks like a plastic. We all know that is just like a plastic card which usually have some involvement of plastic. Okay, a chip that works like a memory, which I have said that a memory card will be installed, or you can say that a microchip will be installed here, that such that the information regarding everything will be detailedly explained. So usually this data can be processed and the chip card, so whatever information which has been provided in the card, which will be notified soon to the examiner, or you can say that the evaluator who are been evaluating the candidate's ID through his or her ID card. So ID card is just like a information data of his whole history, his whole geography, social science, whatever information he usually contains, every data will be stimulated. Not it's just like a chip which usually contains everything, or we can say that it's just like a memory card of a person who has been working in any organization. So this is how the ID card actually looks like in the programming language. I can say that you will be having a different set of programming. So this ID card will be means just a card which usually have chip card in the backside, and it will be containing all the specified information, whether he is active, English, what is his specified roll number, whether he is been stimulated, or in which organization he will be working soon, or whether he has been rejected. So these things will be kept in a a notified manner. Like we have ration card, like we have SIM card, like we have ATM card, in the similar way we'll be having an employment card which keeps a detailed information regarding which company he has been working on previously and which company he is currently working on, and whatever data he is having, everything, just like a pen drive, will be notifying everything, right? So these things plays a very important role when we discuss about a smart card based dashboard system, or we can say that a smart ID card for the employment. So this is how the chip which has been installed here in this project, is that there will not be any kind of collusion between what we are using and how we are using. So this is the chip which has been which will be installed in the employment ID card, and set a particular set of information will be granted to that person. Okay, so what are the different active members, or we can say that active elements which usually been used in the card, or you can say the microchip? What are the different elements which we usually see? So just we all know that it is just a brown color strip. Okay, so just a brown color golden color strip which keeps every set of information. But one thing we have to keep in mind, that what kind of elements it has been using, such that it has a lot of storage ability. Not only if we consider a pen drive, then definitely we will be having a brown, or we can say that golden color strip in the inner part, just broke that. Okay, so if you have a broken, or you can say that an unused pen drive, just broke it out, and you will be having clear understanding about what is there deep inside the memory card. It is just like a, what I can say, it is just like a brown color chip. Okay, so let me discuss about what are the different elements which usually present. What is chip head ratio, which has been notified here. It is chip head ratio. Then after metal content, which is all know that this is a brown color strip. Then after active chip side, okay, active chip side. Then after a chip which has been installed here. Then after encapsulation, we have been using for the computer engineering, card body. Okay, this is all about card body. Then after substrate, okay, then after it is a substrate, it's a wire bond. Okay, so it is what, bond wire, we can say that wire bond. And last finally a blue color strip, which is known as HOT hot melt. So these are the different elements which you usually observe in what, in the you can say that in the description window. Okay, so you can see that in the chip which is being installed here, pre-built here. Okay, so these things are very important when we usually discuss about other things. So I hope it has been audible, I hope it is already clear for you, and in my upcoming videos I'll be having a clear explanation about what we have to do, how we have to implement, and what are the different things which you usually been using in this card, so that our card will be a smart card for the new generation India, or we can say that the India बदल रहा है, जरूर बदलेगा. कब बदलेगा? जब हम टेक्नोलॉजी का इन्वॉल्वमेंट, इंजीनियरिंग या फिर टेक्नोलॉजी का इन्वॉल्वमेंट जब हम लाएंगे हर एक क्षेत्र में, तो जरूर वो इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा या फिर इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा. तो ठीक है, तो फिर आशा करता हूँ कि आपको सारा बात समझ आ गई होगी. तो आई होप आई विल बी एंडिंग दिस लेक्चर सून. So thank you for watching my video. Thanks a lot.